All right, you guys, I had to get my video going because it had said reconnecting and all this. So we ain't worried about that. So how many times I had to do it, I had to do it. So if I don't do this time, I'll store it back over, all the way over. So I want you guys to know, like, I'll be watching videos on YouTube. And when I'm watching the videos on YouTube, it's a certain witch that's on there that's a job that says that God is gonna judge a person from doing this and doing that. Um, well, my knowledge is personally, God didn't come down and tell you personally that He's gonna judge somebody or He's gonna do this to somebody. So you already know that that's demonic. That's some demonic type stuff, and because God is not gonna come down here personally and tell you that, or He's just gonna put in your a bug in your ear and tell you, oh, you know what? Tell this person that they gonna get judged by me. Come on now. But okay, so I remember back in the days, like in kindergarten and in first grade and stuff like that. And do you remember what a witch looked like? This what a witch used to look like. This what my knowledge was a witch looked like. And I had it all sorted out, but I got to do it over. So this what a witch used to look like back in the day, like this. Like from my knowledge of what a witch looked like. That's what a witch looked like. Remember on that broom and stuff like that, and like even on Halloween, they put witches out there on Halloween, Halloween, because they're a joke. They're simply a joke. But at the end of the day, we're gonna get into my message. Okay, so when someone claims to have received a message from God, especially in the context of judgment, it can be a deeply unsettling experience. This is even more pronounced if a person making the claim is associated with the practice or belief outside mainstream faith. So, mainstream faith traditions. So, such as identifying as a witch, understanding how to interpret and respond to a such claim is important. So both from a spiritual perspective and from a standpoint of critical thinking. So spiritual discernment is spiritual scriptural guidance. Spiritual discernment and scriptural guidance. So many religions traditions, especially within Christianity, emphasizes that God messages is consistent with his character and the teaching found in text in the Bible in Christian Bibles. For examples, believers are cautious to test the spirit. So 1 John 4:1 it says to discern whether a message truly from God. That message is promotes fear, division, and condemnation, especially when delivered by individuals claiming supernatural knowledge, are often viewed as a mess. Just it's not coming from God. Okay, so according to the teaching of Jesus, judgment is reserved for God alone. It's for God alone. And humans are encouraged to show love and mercy towards one another. And that's Matthew 7:1-2. Okay. So the role of authority, who speaks for God, mainstreams religion doctrine holds that God does not typically use a person who practice witchcraft or deliver nation to deliver personal judgment. So in fact, many faiths expresses warns against seeking guidance from source outside of their teaching, as those can be misleading when someone claims God told them he is going to judge you. It is important to question the source and motivation behind this statement. So you have to use your discernment, you guys. You got to use your discernment on a lot of things that people can tell you anything. People can say that uh uh it's a beautiful thing in heaven. I mean, not heaven, but in hell. Do you believe that? What stories have you heard? A witch can tell you, your future is gonna be bright, and you never see that future. They just demonic. Okay, critical thinking and emotional on health. So it is wise to approach claims of divine judgment from any source, especially those outside your own faith traditions. With critical thinking, an individual claims to special uh, uh, revelations to claim to special revelations should not override your own consciousness, spiritual understanding, or the core teaching of your faith. Instead, consider the followings. Does this message align with the principle of your faith? Is this person delivering this message trustworthy by the standards of your beliefs? What is the intended impact of this message? Does it foster fear, guilt, or control? So you have to know. So I want to tell you, when a witch or anyone tell you that God personally told them he is going to judge someone, it is both spiritually and a sound approach to claim that knowledge. Don't claim that knowledge. Don't do that. Don't do it. So trust in the source, trust in the core teaching of your faith, and that's with the Bible. Use your discernment, and remember that true messages from God are consistent with love, mercy, and truth, not from somebody claiming that somebody gonna judge. you- God told them that they're gonna judge you. God ain't told them that. God ain't told them that. They need to stop that. They need to stop that. And I'm a type person that I will tell you in your face. God ain't came down here and told you that, girl. Don't do that. But at the end of the day, if this come across your For You page, just know that use your discernment on a lot of things, because people can tell you that just any old just always remember that a pair of lips can tell you anything. A pair of lips can tell you anything, but it's for you to use your discernment.